Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. Today we're starting around on a par 4. Let's start by piping this up the middle, and then we'll see what happens from there. Break a leg out there. Hopefully you have a good round. I'll take that. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. This one's a little to the right on approach. All right, you're hitting out of the bunker. Not only that, but it's plugged into this bunker, something fierce. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. Okay, for the save. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. It's getting there. Not enough muscle into that one. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And off to a bit of a slow start after that first hole. We're over par, but don't worry. I have faith. And we're on the par 4 second hole. Let's have a good one. And setting up now in the deep rough. Yeah, I think he caught a bit too much of this one from the rough. I think I'll let your putting do the talking here from way out. I think this one's breaking to the left. Starting this one out pretty good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. Okay, let's tap this one on in and move on our way. Okay, let's scope out our standings now. 1 over for the day. And teeing her up here on the 3rd. Might be going a bit long here. Oh, so close. All right, par putt. And we're 1 over par currently. All right, let's load up. We got a par 5, 4th hole. Well done. I'll tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Max putt for eagle. And this one is 30 feet away. It was going pretty hard to the left. Well, this one's starting out okay. Ouch, right by the hole. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. And now let's head over to the next and check the scorecard. Our leader is currently ahead of the pack by 5 strokes. All right, now 5th hole, par 4. Let's do it. That drive's looking decent here. Okay, about, I'd say 185 or so to the pin from here. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Okay, 3rd shot. All right, here's a 23-footer. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, man. I guess bogey it is here. Just a little tap needed here. And our current leader is ahead of the pack by 6 strokes as we check the leaderboard here. Okay, this one is a par 4. It's on the shorter end. We're going to have to be real careful with this. It's deep into this rough. I like it. I like what you did there. Here we go, birdie putt. Bad break. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. Okay, sitting at 1 over par. And the 7th hole is upon us. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. All right, balls above your feet on this one. Just letting you know. And this putt from 28 feet. So far, so good. Still going. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. Well, let's rewind and watch that again and see how this went down. That hole's brought you down to even par. All right, Let's get this close. We got a par 3 8th hole. This is looking like it might be trouble. Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's nestle this one in nice and close. Nicely done out of the bunker. Good luck with this. Way out here. This one's leaning just a touch to the left. Well, this has my attention. Oh, and it doesn't go. All right, let's sink this, grab the bogey, and get out of here. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. And the front 9 ends with a par 5. Oh, come on now. That's not what you deserve. This one from the sand might be short. Okay, let's get on out of this second cut and get on our way. I approve. Go down to even par if you sink this. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. Yep, I knew you had it in you. Great way to bounce back. Birdieing this one after bogeying the last. Great stuff. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. All right, time to attack this back 9, teeing up on hole number 10. See what you have on the second shot here on the 10th. A little too far to the right on the approach, I think. Oh, the chip's denied. All right, setting up 6 feet from the cup. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. Brought your score down to 1 under after that one. And for the 11th, we have a par 3. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Way to chip that one close. Well done. This one's a short 3-foot putt. And after that hole, you're currently 1 under. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. This one's around 135 yards out. You could go to 2 under with this putt right here. This one's going left to right, pretty hard too. Oh, come on, ball. This putt's about 5 feet. And everyone's chasing this person on the top of the leaderboard. 7-stroke lead for them right now. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Oops, someone's feeling bold. This is nice. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. Now here's your eagle putt. What do you think? Going downhill right to left here. This next putt is for your birdie. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. All right, here's the 14th hole. It's a par 5. Okay, this is dug into the rough here. We're gonna need something special to dig it out. And nicely done. We're back in the fairway. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. There we go. That's cooking on this approach. About a dozen feet to the hole from here. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Looking pretty good. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. And a solid hole tapping in for par. And everyone's chasing the player on the top of the leaderboard, currently enjoying a 7-stroke lead. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. Putting this one from downtown. This is it's going to be interesting. Downhill putt here, breaking to the left. This one's just a 3-foot putt. And the putt drops. And after that, you're 2 under. All right, let's get it going. 16th hole, par 4. You know what to do. So far, so good for this one. This is about 160 to the pin. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far. This one's heading a bit right. Well, unfortunate. That's going to get counted as a missed green. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Almost hold it out. Okay, that one went. And it is a 7-stroke lead for our leader. Not a bad place. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Could be rough. And here's our 2nd shot on the 17th. The approach heading right. Sinking this will take you to 3 under. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. All right, here's what you got left for par. 2 under par for the day after that one. And let's start to wind things down here as we tee this up on the 18th. Looks like this one's safe. All right, this is about 120 yards or so from the pin. Let's go, kick right, kick right. We're on the green with that one. Well done. This one's just under 20 feet. Going up the hill with this putt, breaking left to right. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. And I got lost in that. Your round's over already. I thought we just started. All right, at the end of this one, it's going to be 2 under for you. And that's going to do it for us here today. Thank you so much for playing, and we'll see you next time. Hi there, my name is John and I'd like to welcome you to this event. Today is the final round of this event and I am excited. And with that, your first tee shot is away and I hope you have a bit of fun here today. And from the fairway sand, and from the sand, I don't think this has enough though. Great chip shot there, pure. That's pure. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. This one might roll into the rough. Second shot here on hole number 2. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Well, it's heading towards the hole. Yes, that's perfection. Nice job, birdie. After that one, you've brought your score down to 3 under. And I don't know how we're going to catch this leader so far ahead, and in the final round of this one, going to have to dig down deep, I think. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. And dunked. "14 feet to the cup from here." It looks like this one's breaking right to left. Oh, brutal. Okay, this one for the double bogey. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. Okay, par 5, 4th hole. You know what to do. Yikes. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. All right, back into the fairway. You got a good amount of club on that one, too. This one's your 3rd. Come on, ball. Have a sit. And in the end, turns out you're A-OK. Good stuff. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. This one's tracking. So good. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Well played. And this one's about 210 yards or so from the pin. And we're going right of the pin. Oops, that one went bye-bye. And this one's about 210 from the pin. Okay, that one is on, and you've left yourself a very long putt. Okay, setting up for the bogey. This one's going up the hill and to the left. This one's 8 feet away. All right, after that one, it's going to push you up to even par. Careful out there, the wind's blowing right to left. Yeah, that'll play. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Unfortunately, I think this is beach bound. Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker. And you are putting now, and I'm happy for you. Okay, this will save your par. Let's go. And you're at even par currently. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. All right, this one just barely snuck into that light rough. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And this one is from way, way out. I think this one's breaking to the left. This one's looking decent. It's still on track. Oh, come on. Somehow it doesn't go down. And this will be your par putt here. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap. Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. I'll take that. Nicely played. You're gonna want to sink this one. This to save your par. This one looks like it'll break to the right. All right, that putt's gonna go. The current leader is ahead by 8 big strokes at the moment. And here we go on the 9th. Man, you got a hold of that one. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Well, looks like you got some work cut out for you in this next one. Okay, here's our third shot. Okay, from the sand to the green, I like this progression. Lining up an 8-foot putt. It's going to be hard to catch this one. Our leader currently has a 8-stroke advantage on the rest of the field. Okay, careful out there. We got a tailwind. That'll work. All right, second shot on the 10th. Well, best of luck getting out of this pine straw. Put your concentration cap on. There's a 6-foot putt. And you are 1 under after that one. All right, par 3 for the 11th hole. Oh, this one's going towards the beach. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. All right, putter's coming out. And to save par. And the current leader way out ahead today. Currently at an 8-stroke lead on the rest of the field. And the 12th hole is a par 4. Okay, setting up in the bunker here. Ooh, nicely done. We're out of the bunker. Safe shot on the green. Okay, I'm not going to ask you to hole this out. This putt is gargantuan in scope. I'm going to just make a humble request to nestle this one in there close. All right, let's sink this one for par. Okay, moving on to the next. And there is an 8-stroke difference between first and second place at the moment. That is a large gap. You made the right choice, going for the green. Let's see what happens. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Look at this one start way out to the right. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. Okay, and you're down to 2 under par now after that one. And this is a pretty lengthy par 5 hole ahead of us. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. And from the green side rough. Get there, get there. And that's going to be a fancy little birdie for you. Nice chip. And you currently sit at 3 under par. And on to the 15th hole, par 3 coming up. Come on, heading for the green. Nicely done, had the right club there. And here we go, this one for birdie. All right, nice putt. We're heading down the final stretch of this one now at 4 under par. And the current leader is ahead by 8 strokes. Hard to catch this one. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. Hope this one's into the tree. And this is very unstable ground, hitting off of this pine straw. Well, it wasn't your best swing. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Well done. Back into the fairway. Good stuff. "14-footer. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh, that was almost in. All right, let's try to get this one in. We don't want to hit the shot limit on this one, then we'll be forced to move on. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And just 1 stroke over par at the moment. Okay, now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Well done. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. This was leaning to the right. And from the green side bunker. Oh, just filleted that out of the bunker. Very, very nice. It's going to be hard to catch this one. Our leader currently has a 8-stroke advantage on the rest of the field. And now, number 18. This one's a par 4. Good job. This one's about 145 yards away. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. Okay, out of the green side rough. Let's do this. And this putt for a final score of 75 today. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. All right, let's sink this putt and head to the clubhouse. Okay, and as we head our separate ways, it'll be 2 over for you after this one's done. And that's going to do it. We are done here. Hopefully I'll see you soon, though.